What is up, guys? Welcome back to another adventure. Now today we're back at Dollywood about midday, just outside of, looks like 4 o'clock. Today we're just going to kind of venture around. I think we're going to be grabbing a hold of that tasting pass today and checking out a few of the options, giving you our review on it. So that way, in case you guys are going to be visiting the festival anytime, you guys will know what to get, what not to get, or at least know my opinions on it, so that way you can see what we like. But let's head inside here. I think we're going to venture around first, do a nice little loop, catch some rides, because I'm not really hungry at the moment, so that way we can build up our appetite. But I'll see you guys inside the park. As we're heading in, I was taking a look at the wait times on the app, and it's really not that busy. Parking lot's completely filled up all the way back to D, but biggest I seen was Dragonfly at 15, Lightning Rod set in 10 minutes, so really not too bad if you're coming during the Pumpkin Luminites Festival. Most people show up, just kind of venture around, check out shows, the crafts, and all the different decorations. So if you're a ride kind of person, definitely a good time to show up is during these festivals, because where most people are venturing off and looking, you can take advantage of the short lines. Alright, now as we're getting into the park here, remember up here next to Show Street Ice Cream, they have a little podium set out where you can pick up the tasting pass. Then I do believe that most of the tasting booths, all the places that would offer any of the tasting pass options, also sell the lanyards for you. They're $34.99 if you're doing it by itself, but that also does get hooked up with the Golden Diamond discount. I don't currently remember if they had these different picnic tables set in here, and on this side they do have some seating options over here next to the stage where Miss Addie plays. We're gonna head around here, check out Lightning Rod. The app set a 10-minute wait. We're gonna see how true that is. See if you can see, it does currently say 10-minute wait. We're gonna skip it this go around. I'm gonna go catch some other rides on the other side of the park. I think we're either thinking Barnstormer, or we're going to go ahead and loop around, because I may want to hit the Wild Eagle instead. Now today is September 29th. I believe I said in a previous video that they were going to be shutting the water off on the 23rd. Well, currently it's still running, it's still flowing, people are riding. It is a little chilly out, so more power to them. I will not be one of those people on this ride. Not really sure when it currently is going to be drained, but as of the 29th, it's still up and running. That is the Rampage and possibly Daredevil Falls. We'll see when we get around. Here's a small little update as we're heading into Hoot Owl Hollow. They have completed the archway that they were talking about. You can see on the pumpkins here in the middle, they have the letters cut out. Right there says Hoot Owl and Hollow. I'm sure that will be lit up at night. If we're here late enough tonight, we'll give you guys a look at that. Didn't take them too long to complete it though. And just an FYI, Daredevil Falls is also currently running. So I guess the water did not get drained on the 23rd. Not sure when that's going to happen. But as of right now, still good to go. Now you can kind of see here, but right beside the Blazing Fury, where I had mentioned before that they didn't have the lights strung up yet, where they normally do the Northern Lights. They are being hung right now, but I don't know if they're going to use them during the Luminites Festival. Again, if we're here when the sun goes down, we'll definitely circle back through. Hopefully they got this section lit up and not just letting them hang here. Alright guys, we made our way up to the top of the park. We're going to take our first ride. If you can see it, we're going Wild Eagle. Their little screen here has been down for a while. App showed a 0-minute wait. Walking up, I went to the left side where everybody else was working right. And look at mine, not a single person. Alright guys, we are out and done with the Wild Eagle. Keep on heading up. Now, this is one of those incidents where patience kind of pays off. We were trying to catch a ride by ourselves. Some guy just kind of helped themselves into my seat. So I just kind of stood back, let him catch the ride. I caught the next train since there wasn't any wait. But one of the dudes noticed there, and I want to give him a big shout out, because he hooked me up here with that ride re-entry pass. Gives me 2 rides right up to the front of the line, since I was cool about letting dude take my spot. So again, big shout out to that guy working the Wild Eagle. I didn't catch his name, but he works there a lot, and quite awesome of him to hook me up with that. Let's head around here. I think we're gonna work our way to the back of Wildwood Grove. We're gonna go look and see some of those track pieces from the top hill of the Wild Eagle. I could see some orange laying out. Unfortunately, we came all the way back here to Wildwood Grove. We were going to try to peek over the fence, but one, I'm too short. Two, the pieces are way too far back to give you guys an actual look at it. So we're going to try to get up on the train, give you guys one of your first in-person looks there at some of the new track pieces for the Big Bear Mountain. We're going to go ahead and make our way back to the train. It's 4:30 now. If it's like normal, that line's already starting to build up, so hopefully we're not going to be sitting too far back and we can actually catch this go around. We can see already around 4:30. We got some of the characters out there. My man Harvey. I think I might have found the one creepy pumpkin that's outside of that little gift shop.
Coming up on your right at Dollywood, the Gristmill, home of that famous cinnamon bread. You definitely want to get 2 loads because I guarantee you, one of them loads ain't gonna make it back to the car. Hey, everyone in Craftsman Valley, hope y'all having fun today. Over on our left, we got our conductor Robin out here. Tell her to make sure she takes care of the farm. Feed those chickens, Robin. We'll talk to you later. So sit back and let me tell you a little bit of this rolling history. Oh, give them a round of applause. The rolling beauty, Silver Street.
Give you guys a little back look here from the train. What some of the construction's looking like for the new coaster setup.
Come down this mountain on a bed every day. On a very busy day, she'll eat up 5 tons of coal, drink 5,000 gallons of water, bring 2,000 to 6,000 people up and down this mountain. There's some turkeys. We here at Dollywood are proud of our engine. The guys and gals out there, and we hope y'all enjoy riding behind them just as much as we do. Boy, them turkeys better stay away from over there and them wild cats over there. They'll eat them turkeys. See them big yellow cats out there? Hope them turkeys don't get close to them.
Alright guys, we just finished up on the train. Not really my favorite thing to do, but there was a purpose that go around. Got to show you guys your first in-person look at some of the track pieces there for Big Bear Mountain. And hopefully we'll get to see those getting installed here soon since they've already got them on property. Now let's go head around, let's go back to the front, grab our tasting pass and start getting some food. Alright guys, now we went ahead and picked up our Harvest Festival tasting pass. Now we didn't get it outside of the Show Street Ice Cream. We actually picked ours up right here at the Market Square. Like I said before, most of the places that offer the tasting pass options will also sell the tasting passes there along with it. And we decided to go ahead and grab this and get our 2 options here. Now our first option that we're getting on our tasting pass here is going to be the sweet potato poutine. Runs $10.99. You get it right here in the middle of Market Square, but on the right side, not the side with the big skillet. As we're coming up, we're going to hit this little side booth here, and I think our second option for the tasting pass is going to be right here with this pulled pork sandwich. See the sweet poutine fries here. We got a cheese sauce with some bacon. And this is supposed to be a pumpkin style barbecue sauce. Alright, now I guess we'll first dive into the fries here. Ooh. The sweet potato fry. Got the sweetened potato, savory from the bacon. That's on point. That's good stuff. Good stuff. Now, I'm going to dig in, take a bite of the pulled pork sandwich here. Bread's a little, the bread makes it a little sweet. Don't really taste much pumpkin with it, just kind of tastes like your average pulled pork. It's really good. Bun's really, really soft. I'd highly recommend both of these. And we'll give the pulled pork, we'll say a good 8 out of 10. Fries though, it's gonna go to an 8.5, maybe possibly a 9. You got bacon and cheese on something, it's automatic gonna just be a winner in my heart. Now, I'm gonna dig in, I'll see you guys after. Alright guys, now we just finished up eating there. We got the sweet poutine fries, we got the pulled pork sandwich. Now, those are two things with the tasting pass options. We picked ours up for $31.99. It's normally $34.99 without the discount. But you can see that these two options, they definitely have a higher price tag than what some of the other options have been. So if you're doing things like your 5 scans, use them on the food, not the drinks, not the churros, anything that's $5 and below. Spend your money on. If you got gold or diamond, they do apply your discount to those, so you're going to spend a little less than what you would for your scan, because with the price, you're pushing around $6 and some change for each food item. Where you can see the sweet poutine fries, they were $10.99, and that pulled pork sandwich was $11.99. So we got those basically half price. So that tasting pass definitely comes in handy if you are coming in to try a bunch of the food. Now, another thing to take note, that if you're here with a friend, your significant other, and you guys are wanting to get the best bang for your buck, both those options I did were pretty hearty, pretty fulfilling. So if you got a order of fries and a pulled pork sandwich, you can split them in between two of you. And that way you guys can both get a food option, get your belly full, and save a little bit of money. We were actually gonna work our way to the front of the park here, but when you walk by and see a 0-minute wait for a lightning rod, you can't really pass it up. Taking a look coming up here on the platform, it is 6:03. There ain't anybody here. We're gonna ride in the front today. Option we don't take too often. See, it's pretty dead up here. Alright guys, we're done with the lightning rod. It definitely was just a straight walk on. Had to wait 2 trains because I decided to do the front row, which has been a while since I've been up there. And if you guys ever get a chance to jump on the lightning rod front row, normally it's kind of backed up, do it. The way it's first set up, I'll show you guys here. There's not much in front of you, so that way you get a real close look at the track. And if it's nighttime, definitely going to be a fun ride. Alright guys, now with that we are wrapping it up. Wanted to pop in, finally grab that tasting pass for the Harvest Festival. We tried 2 of the options. We got the sweet potato poutine fries, we got the pulled pork sandwich there. Both of them really good. Both of them are really fulfilling. I think the fries took the cake this go around. It's cheese and bacon. I mean, you can't really beat that. But other than that, we also got to get a little sidetrack, show you guys your first look in person of the Big Bear Mountain Coaster tracks. Now, I don't know if we're going to be back here tomorrow or not to try some more of the food options right before it starts raining. But with that, guys, we're going to head on out. Not a bad way to kill a Thursday. And as always, make sure you guys hit that thumbs up, that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys on the next adventure. Peace.